I'm going to be showing you time remapping, and especially if people do a lot of action shots, which I've seen a lot of snowboarding and skateboarding, that sort of thing. This is a pretty cool effect. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my video, and just for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm going to get rid of the audio. Makes it a little bit easier, especially when you're trying to create your workspace for the time remap and for using a lot of the graphs. So the next thing I'm going to do, you can also notice down at the bottom here is these keyframes get closer together. That means it's going to be sped up that much more. The farther apart they get, that means that that area is going to go slower. There we go. There's our time graph. So as you can see, the speed is fairly consistent there. It jumps up real fast there and goes on. Now, this is actually pretty easy to manipulate. All you have to do is click and drag. And let's say I want it to go just a little bit slower. So you see how this slant isn't quite as steep as the other. I'll re-render that. And we'll hit home and play. There's normal speed, slows down, speeds up. Now you can also, if you want to have it pause or just see that one frame, you can bring this line down to where it's just totally flat, and then that, as you can see here, just holds that frame and then continues on. If you get these below, or where they're going on a downward slope, you can see down in these areas here, you can see some red lines, and what that's doing is that's saying that it's going to work in reverse. So as we scroll through here, you can see how it backs up. And you can also manipulate that up here under the motion tab. And should you want to, let's say this is just a little bit choppy for my liking, so I'm going to extend this out. See how I extended it there? I can right click, I go right click on one of these keyframes, and I can click on, that will let me smooth this out. See how then I now have a nice smooth transition, and we'll re-render that. And then what it'll do is it'll be normal speed, it'll start to slow down, it'll pause, and then speed up again. There's the slowdown, pause, speeds back up. And of course you can also do other things, like in this specific case, what I might want to do during one of these pauses is land on that keyframe where it starts to pause. You can zoom in, zoom out, do all sorts of other cool stuff there, and that's the basics of time remap.